Bank network is down.
That's why they say if you've driven in India, you can drive anywhere in the world. Local है भैया, local है.
What's up, guys? So oh no, I sound like those YouTubers that, hey guys, what's up? Nah, anyways, yeah, so today as promised, the track vlog. Yeah, so I'm looking like a, what's the word, Power Ranger. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, yeah, you can't see it, so yeah, Power Ranger. But before we go to the track, I have a lot of work to do. Firstly, you have to fill fuel. This is another nightmare task because you have to interact with people. So yeah, I have to do that. And once we're at the track, I have to change the PSI of my tires. And I also have to, do my stretches, all that stuff to keep the body warm. And yeah, I need to also wash my gear because what is that? I dropped it yesterday. Yesterday while I was getting flowers, just dropped it in mud, so this is brown. But yeah, am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. It's been a while since I've done some POV track stuff, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, cold start.
मजा आया. I also picked my quick shifter. It's riding so much more smoother now. The problem was the previous when I set it for service, I had installed by Kawasaki itself. So the previous guys, they installed it on the rod instead of the bolt, so it kept getting stuck. Now what I've done is I've changed it from the rod to the bolt, so now it's actually able to take my inputs, and yeah, this quick shift is running like butter. The only thing is from first to second sometimes it falls back to neutral, so that's kind of irritating. Other than that, it's beautiful. Is anyone gonna let me go? This guy's not gonna let me go. It's running like butter. I also need to check if that mount is tight. I just put on the camera, but I haven't checked if the mount is tight. There was this one time where I put on the mount, like not the mount, the camera. Like after like 50 minutes, I just look at it and it's hanging off its last thread, and the camera is just like gone. I saved it, but like yeah, mad risky. Time for fuel. I need a XP95, which is why my go-to is always Indian oil. But yeah, sometimes HP also. Shell is just way too expensive, bro. Powerful. Powerful. Huh. It's probably like I'll probably fill 5 liters because I have, it's saying around 150 kilometers left, and full is like around 220. Gotta check for zero. I've been scammed before. Yeah, 3.92, about 432.14. 432.14. Bank network is down. Every morning, bro, bank network is down. Alright, now we head to the track. I've crashed here once, like after this bump. I'll explain. So it was around 4 AM in the morning. I was going for a ride. I'm here, I'm chilling around 60. Right here there was oil on the road, so some truck probably leaked oil. My front just gone. I got thrown off the bike. I rolled like 3 times. and the bike slid and came and hit me. Which is why, road is very unpredictable. You can't be sure about what happens next. It's a risk, especially in India. If you're outside India, then just send, no problem at all. Outside India, there's maybe like a rare chance of some stupid driver ruining your life, but other than that, you're fine. Over here, you have every driver is stupid. You have to assume that. Even if they're the best driver, you have to assume it's stupid because, the laws here are different. The road safety and all that is not that strict. There's no like lane logic and all that stuff. So every driver, they drive differently no matter how good they are. I can say that for myself also. I am not perfect. Like you see me right now, if this was lanes, I'd be in the center. And filtering is not a thing over here because there are no lanes. But yeah, so you have to do a lot of defensive driving in India, is what I'm trying to get at. And defensive driving is not fun. Like even if I'm overtaking this truck and I'm on the right side, I have to think, oh, is someone going to run in front of the truck? Or is the truck suddenly going to come to the right? There's a lot of thought processes. That's why they say, if you've driven in India, you can drive anywhere in the world. And I especially hate the fact that the big vehicles, like the trucks and all, the ones that move slow, they hog the right lane, which is supposed to be for fast-moving vehicles, which it inevitably makes us have to overtake them from the left, which is risky, because if anyone's taking a U-turn or crossing the road, right, it's in my blind spot, so I can't really see if anyone's crossing. Okay, it's green for going left, so I will go. And it's muddy. I just cleaned my bike. You just wait till you see the actual road I'm supposed to go to, the track, right? It's the most inaccessible track ever. And now this is going to be a long stretch. Yeah. Salam Dogesh Bhaiya.
Walaikum assalamu wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
These guys normally chase me around. Musical road, guys. There's a musical road in, where is it? Some coastal road in Mumbai, I think, right? Come to Bangalore, Habibi. We have musical road everywhere. Now I'm gonna be very careful of where I put my tires. Local hai bhaiya, local. Local hai. Local hai, local. Local hai bhaiya, chhod de bhaiya yaar. If they just pave this road, no. Best thing in the world. I don't care if the highways have potholes. Just this road, just pave it once. Okay, so this is the track. I'll get all the formality. Oh my god, the road. I'll get all the formalities done. Paper signing and stuff like that. And then I'll meet you guys again for the warm-up and shit. So my bank network was down again. So I got my friend to pay for me. I will pay him back later. But yeah. So this is the entrance to the pit. Let's get to the pit first and then I'll show you. Yeah, so this is the pit. This is the entrance to the track. Track is there. Yeah, a lot of people today. A lot of people today. Okay guys, hello. I'm gonna take you through a warm-up lap where I warm up my tires and just explain.
So that's the pit we exit here. I don't know what they say, you can pretty much see the layout of the track. And plus it's my warm-up lap, so I can't actually lean much. So I guess it's more like a cycling lap for you guys. But yeah, this is a U-turn type of apex. And you'll be on straight with some of the warm-up. But yeah, you guys will see me send later on in the video. So this is where you should actually be able to use your bike properly. If you think that you're riding on the roads and sending it at 300 plus, that you actually know how to ride, then trust me, you're wrong. If you don't, on a small track over here, you barely cross 100 on the straight. Here you can control your bike, right? You can control your bike everywhere. And it's so beautiful with the sunrise and everything.
I will probably turn you guys off, do my warm-up properly, and then get back to you once I'm done. I'm sorry if I'm not speaking too much because, like, you know, you need proper focus, and when I'm focused, I'm either extremely silent like you just saw, or I'm just belting out Michael Jackson songs. So I'm actually holding myself on. I'm really in the mood to sing Billie Jean right now. But yeah, I'm gonna go into the pit now. I think take a 5-minute breather. Ah, yes, guys. Track session is done. You're probably wondering, right? Why am I a mirrorless? Right, so yeah, you know, when you push your bike too much, you know, shit happens, right? So yeah, I high-sided. I'll probably play the clip now. So yeah, I broke the mirror. There's no damage on the bike as such. The bike is perfectly fine. So we good. It was a fun day. I was pushing 56 seconds, so that's good. I probably got few clips on my GoPro, but I didn't use my GoPro much because like when you're on track and you're pushing, right, your helmet should be touching your arm when you're in max lean, and the GoPro kind of obstructs that a bit. So I mean, it won't obstruct on most bikes. This bike, the handlebar is so upright, right? It's a sports, I don't know, what's it called? It's more of an upright position, so the handlebars are placed very high, which is why the if I were to proper lean, it would touch the camera would touch my hand. If I had like an R15, I'd perfectly be able to do it without having any troubles. Track vlog, good. We crashed, so that's extra drama for you guys. And yeah, I'll probably like put a montage of just riding POV from my Insta 360 if I remember to send it to my editor.
I got this!
That was a track vlog. I will end the video here. So for now, that's it. See you guys in the next video.